Sonic Project 06 has definitely become my favorite Sonic fan game. We all know how this story goes. 06 launches in 2006 with a multitude of issues, including glitches, bugs, visuals, awful animation, and the whole 9 yards. Sega definitely released this game in a broken and unstable state, but the Sonic community couldn't help but acknowledge the huge potential that 06 had. Jump forward over a decade later, and CousinsSF releases Project 06, a fan-made remake of 06 that includes so many things like better controls, better visuals, better gameplay mechanics, and just a whole lot of things that finally unlocked 06's hidden potential. A few days ago, CousinsSF released Silver's campaign, making all of the main stages playable in P-06. So what's up with the Silver update? What amazing things did they do to the game this time? Let's start with the characters. I was very skeptical about how Silver was going to be changed for P-06 because in the retail version, he was very slow and just not very fun to play as, but there was potential there. So for Project 06, they turned up his speed along with giving him all of his unlockable abilities from the start, along with improving upon them. The dev team even added secret unlockable abilities for Silver, including the Psycho Knife move, ripped straight out of Sonic Generations. We also have the ability to unlock a better jump and a really cool special move where you can stun enemies without doing anything. This was honestly all they had to do to make Silver fun and enjoyable to play as. Like I said before, Silver in Retail 06 was just so unbearable to play because of his speed. So of course, to fix that, turning up his speed along with adding a whole lot of other abilities makes him enjoyable again. But in my opinion, Silver wasn't the least enjoyable character to play as in Retail 06. That award definitely goes to Amy. It's incredible to me how terrible they made Amy control in 06, especially considering that they already had the framework right in front of their faces. All they had to do was copy her abilities from Sonic Adventure and call it a day, but instead she has this slow-ass hammer attack, a shitty double jump, and this weird ability where you can go invisible for 2 seconds. Amy was definitely an afterthought in 06, and it made me grateful that she was only playable in one stage. So how did Project 06 fix Amy? For one, the double jump feels way better to pull off. It no longer halts your momentum when you use it. This one change alone automatically makes it so much more fun to use. But holy shit, her attacks are actually fun to use now. They implemented a lot of DNA from Sonic Adventure. She has the hammer jump and the spinning hammer thing, again making it much more fast-paced and less tedious. She also no longer has that stupid invisibility move that she had for some reason in Retail 06. But yeah, Project 06 made me wish that Amy was in more stages, but who knows? Maybe CousinsSF and his team will add her to more levels down the line. Speaking of which, Blaze also saw some buffs in P-06, just not nearly as substantial as Amy. Blaze was already my favorite character to play in Retail 06. Heck, I wish she was actually the main character instead of Silver. But anyway, they added a cut move from Retail 06 where she could claw enemies. That's pretty cool, but I just never found myself using it. The button mapping for her other moves were also changed, and of course, this was definitely for the better. What really caught me off guard though was her inclusion in Flame Course, since she wasn't a part of that stage in the original game. And I just really like that decision because the story definitely implied that she was with Silver at this stage, so I just really like this. It makes me wonder what other characters could be added to other stages without overdoing it, of course. I personally think it would be cool for Rouge to be playable in Dusty Desert. And hey, why not add Shadow to Sonic's Crisis City and vice versa? I think this would be cool since both Hedgehogs have appearances in Silver's campaign, so I just think it would be cool for all three of them to be playable in every episode somewhat. But again, Blaze's inclusion in Flame Core was just a really good decision. One of my favorite parts of this update though was definitely the in-game cinematics. Now the other updates had cutscenes in a lot of the stages, but these are different because the animation just looks so much cleaner. Sonic Pox really outdid himself with these animations because let me tell you, the first time I saw the Tropical Jungle cutscene, I was thinking exactly what Silver said.
This looks so beautiful.
And the Kingdom Valley cutscene, like, God, bro, this is so cool. I think it's kind of funny how Sonic just disappears. I mean, he can run faster than the speed of sound after all. The Crisis City cutscene also links to the opening cutscene, adding that extra connection to the narrative, which is one of my favorite parts of Project 06 and why the in-stage cutscenes are just so enjoyable to me. The cutscenes along with the restored dialogue along with other set pieces in the stages provide so much connection with the narrative, which was something that 06 was lacking tremendously. But unfortunately, I do have one issue with this update, and it's most likely just a bug, don't worry. But when I'm playing the game for long sessions, I notice that the game starts slowing down tremendously after like 30 minutes or so. I have no clue what causes this, and I'm certain it has nothing to do with my PC build since it runs perfectly fine when I first started up, so I don't really know. But yeah, that was the Project 06 Silver update. I cannot wait for this project to be finished with the last episode and all the hub world stuff and cutscenes in between, but that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I'll definitely be making more videos on this game in the near future because I absolutely adore the work that CousinsSF and everyone else have done in this project, and I will happily wait for the next update. Just take all the time you need, guys. It'll definitely be worth the wait. But yeah, that's gonna end it off for this video, so thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.